If you're the same person since high school and you're in your 20s now, I hate to break it to you, pal, but you might be a little ugly.
You don't know, I don't know, you don't fuck with me? You don't gotta say it, bitch, I can feel it. I can feel it, bitch.
Don't let nothing stop you. You are too cute. Okay? Hello. It's 9:30, I think, and I'm outside, did my Duolingo, enjoying the nature, enjoying this sun. Look at this. Oh. I had my self-care day, and I'm so like, you know, feeling my power. Feel very calm. Love. I went on a walk and I got a little matcha. I wanted to try Wawa's matcha because I've known they had it, but I've never tried it. It's not bad. It's actually good. I give it like a 7 or 8 out of 10 maybe. Also my phone's at 6%, so I have to hurry up. I've had this idea for a video in my mind for a little bit, so I'm deciding to just get it off my chest now here because it's so beautiful. And yeah, I just want to speak my truth. Okay, so hot take: staying the same makes you real ugly, like really ugly. Now, like, don't take this the wrong way, because there's definitely some things about a person that you shouldn't change. Like, if you're a kind and sweet-hearted person, don't change that. If you're disciplined, don't change that. If you're responsible, don't change that. But, you know, too much of anything is bad, okay? If you're too sweet and kind, that's going to damage you more than it's going to help other people. And I've seen it for myself in my own experience. Just people pleasing is just not cute. There's times where I've made decisions thinking about the other person first. However, it ended up damaging them and me more than if I would have just went with my gut and did what I wanted to do. And that kind of taught me a lot. Like, this is your life. It's okay to be selfish, and I've said this before. It's okay to be selfish because someone said it's not selfish, it's self-full. And I like that better because selfish has like a negative like connotation to it. Self-full feels more like you're filling yourself so you can fill the world with good energy, good vibes, you know? But staying in these same patterns where you see that it's hurting you or it's hurting someone else and not changing that is not cute. Like, repeating the same habits that you know just drain your energy rather than focusing on things that uplift you and actually nourish you energetically or even physically, in all aspects of life. Actually, I think it's just very important to pay attention to that. And you know, if you really want to grow as a person, which we're all supposed to do, we all grow physically regardless, but the real challenge in growth is mentally and spiritually, because you have to confront uncomfortable things to grow, and people don't like to do that. But staying the same will just make you ugly. It will just keep you trapped, basically. Like, you can be so beautiful physically. You can have all the features, you can match all the beauty standards, and you can still be real ugly. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Sorry. I look into like how I feel after I hang out with people, during the hangout with people, how they treat me, little things like that. And I take that into consideration heavily because I'm so picky with where my energy goes. And that's why I'm always out here on my lonesome. But it's okay. I'd rather be outside and like just with myself and at peace than with other people and not feeling like I'm fully comfortable. And I'm also a very sensitive person energetically. Like, I notice things and I feel things, and I trust my intuition about things, and I set heavy boundaries. Like, if we're making a plan, and it doesn't fall through, but you don't put no effort to make like another plan or to go through with the plan in the first place, we're not gonna hang out ever again. I'm sorry. I think that's so disrespectful. One, I'm not a talking stage. Why are you ghosting me on Instagram? Second of all, that's it actually. Like, I think it's so simple to just communicate, and people don't want to do that. I think that's ugly. Confronting the uncomfortable feelings and the uncomfortable thoughts is the only way you're going to evolve and grow, which is the most important thing. Wouldn't you agree? I think they agree. It's like, okay, fixed mindset versus growth mindset. There's been so many studies on this and how these mindsets affect different people. If you have a fixed mindset and you're trapping yourself in this box that's limiting you from what you're like fully capable of, it's just gonna keep you the same energetically, and then you're just gonna get ugly. This has to do something with like aging as well, because there's people who age beautifully, and then there's people who I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying what is within is without, right? So like the connotation, the similarity with that, I don't know, connect the dots. I think I know for a fact that I set very high standards for myself in every aspect of my life. I am beautiful, I am confident, I am smart, I am entertaining. I believe all of these things. Now, every day, like being consistent with those beliefs is, it's not as easy as it was the day before sometimes. And with growth, I think that's very much normal, but people want to be pitch perfect all the time, and then that's what deteriorates them after a while, especially me, girl, because it's not gonna all be pitch perfect. You need days where you just rest and you need to recalibrate, and that's so normal. So I'm not saying put yourself to these high standards and meet them every single day in order to, not be ugly. Like, please don't take this that way. But what I'm saying is you have a lot more control than you think. The person that I'm growing into will be similar to the me right now, but she's not going to be exactly the same, because I understand the impermanence of everything. I understand that growth is necessary and things are bound to change. If you fight the flow of life and you fight that change, you're going to just be stuck and you're gonna be ugly. This is gonna sound rude, but the fish that are in the ocean and they're like all the way at the bottom of the ocean, they can't come up because, like, I don't know why, density maybe, I don't know, whatever. They're not the cutest. Like, they're really cool, don't get me wrong, they're still like really cool, but they're just not the cutest. This guy may not be the cutest, but he made it to the top. Why? Because he believed in himself. He pushed his boundaries. He swam all the way until he couldn't swim no more. That's my guy. Scratch that. What I'm trying to say is, you're beautiful right now. The spot that you're at right now, you're meant to be at. So the more you follow that feeling of I am exactly where I'm meant to be, the more you will flow with where you're really supposed to be going. Don't fight the feeling, invite the feeling. Put your pinky. I'm definitely not the same person I was a year ago. Especially relationship-wise. Well, okay. A year ago, I got into my relationship that I'm in now, which is crazy. Almost a year ago. Like, before that, I was just like stuck in a loop of not really knowing what I truly wanted. And then when I decided what I truly wanted is when I got exactly what I wanted. I stuck to that decision and I didn't go back. I didn't look back. I only looked forward, and then it presented itself. I was like, wow. I've also gotten a lot more discipline. I take edibles, so I still indulge, but it's more managed. So it's not like I'm doing it all the time. I don't have full access to it whenever I want. It's one time, cut off. Having less restriction on me is good, but also feeling that growth and that change and that, like, the desire is still there, but I am managing it and it's not managing me. That's where I've changed as well. Also, I have a clearer vision of my future, which I think just comes with time. I am 19, so not gonna have it all figured out, but I have an idea of where I'm going at the moment, and I'm focused more on short-term goals rather than looking at my long-term goals and staying stuck on like, oh my god, how am I gonna get there, blah blah blah, and just taking baby steps when I can to get there, because eventually I will get there. My certainty in that is also increasing as well. The same things that I've always been into, but you know, I'm going with the flow of it. I'm changing with the time, and I'm seeing how this era of me wants to be expressed, and I'm allowing it and I'm accepting it. If you don't go with the flow with that and you just stay the same as you were and you don't change because of a fear or anxiety or maybe like disappointment, I don't know, whatever's stopping you, girl, don't let nothing stop you. You are too cute, okay? Truly. I will say, like, especially if you're like in a rut right now or in a bad spot, I say allow yourself to feel like that, but don't stay stuck in it. Don't let that control your life. Don't let that stop you from doing the things that you know you need to do, because that will also make you ugly. It's such a turn off. Like, you are more in control than you think, and you need to embody that. It doesn't matter really what's going on. It really doesn't. Flow with what keeps you feeling like you're growing. It's not gonna be like poof, you know, but flow is something you can enjoy the process of, and you know that it's gonna benefit you long term. And that will keep you beautiful, my friend. It's like a morning routine or a night routine, literally. Have those times, self-care times, but mentally. Especially if you work or go to school and it just gets too much. Make sure you set aside time to really like let yourself relax. Because we think we're letting ourselves relax, but yet we're consuming so much content still. We're not letting our brain fully relax. Things like drawing, painting, reading a book, writing a journal, just little things, even just doing nothing, staring at a wall. Girl, do it. It's more beneficial than just watching content over and over and over and listening to so much sound. That's a whole nother topic, honestly. But yeah, this was a little bit longer than I thought it was gonna be, but I just got in the flow. I hope you enjoyed my talk. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Maybe this is a little rude and controversial and whatever the fuck, but I don't care. I say what I said. Allow yourself the permission to grow, and allow yourself to be a hoe. No. I change, you change. No one stayed the same. That's no fun. It's strange, so strange. If you choose to remain the same. You guys know that song? That's No Fun by Steve Lacy.